Hi friends! Today we're going to make a djembe drum. So djembe drum was created a long time ago in a country in West Africa. And I know we're going to be talking a lot about Africa in the next few weeks. So we're going to make one of the instruments they use in all their traditions, and it is widely spread around the continent, mainly in West Africa. It was made in Mali. So here's a map of Africa, and I just wanted to point out where West Africa was. West Africa is this section of Africa on the continent. And you can see that this continent is a very large continent. Mali, where they invented the djembe, is right here. It's this yellow continent right there. So all these neighboring countries and other countries in the continent have also started to use this drum in some of the things they do every day, which is awesome. So this instrument is a goblet-shaped instrument, and it's hollow on the inside, and it makes a very unique noise. So we're going to start out, we're going to make two versions. So if you have either of these versions over at your house. So what you're going to need are either the two containers. I have Greek yogurt containers that I'm going to use. The other way I'm going to make it is just 2 little cups. If you're going to be just using the bigger containers, you're going to need masking tape, and you're going to need paint and scissors. And if you're using the littler cups, you can also use the masking tape, but we're going to show a different version with using a balloon as well. So your main things that you need for this are containers that you can cut the inside of, and a pair of scissors, paint, masking tape, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty easy. Just go in your recycle bin. You can find anything. Another way you can do it is just use 1 oatmeal container. So that's an easier way to do it as well. So we're going to get started. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take my two types of containers, and I'm going to paint them brown. Personally, I just want mine brown, and then I'm going to go in and design them in a different way. So what you can do is either just paint right on your materials if you have a type of paint that you can. So if you have an acrylic paint, you can use that. So you're going to want an apron to use because that's not washable paint. If you do have washable paint, you might want to use masking tape and go around, and then you can use not just paint, but you can use markers or pens depending on what type of pens you have. So I'll show you how we're just going to paint these two brown, and then I'll show you how to do the masking tape on these two as well. First, we're going to take the cups and ask a parent to help you with this. This is probably the only part you're going to really need your parent or your adult for. And you're just going to cut off the bottoms of each container. And you're going to do it very carefully. We have our hollowed out containers now, so they'll be able to sit right on top of each other. And we're ready for that. So now I'm going to go in with my paint and do a quick little. So here they are. I'm just going to put them to the side to dry. Now with these containers, I'm going to masking tape them. I'm just going to go around this with the masking tape. So you can take your masking tape, find the end. I'm going to take some at a time. perfect. You're just gonna keep going around and around. Now I have my masking taped yogurt containers, and I am just going to paint over them again. So what I'm going to do is one of the containers I'm going to make brown, and the other one I'm going to design in a different pattern. So now I've designed my top and my bottom like that. I'm gonna let them dry, and I'm actually gonna go in myself and just paint what I want to paint, because I see that I didn't paint how I wanted to, but everyone has a different way of painting. So I'll come back when they're dry and we can get back to the rest of the video. So my paint has dried on my djembes. And so I'm going to show you how we're going to put them together and make them a musical instrument. So for starters, I pre-cut all of my masking tape that I'm going to need. You're going to have to masking tape the tops of your 2 containers. So I cut a piece of masking tape and I'm going to lay it on top, and I'll show you from this angle. Might be easier to lift one up real quick. Let me see if I can do it this way. I'm just gonna go around with the masking tape. If you need more masking tape, you can always add it. I just noticed I missed a spot. Okay, so these 2 parts are together. It's your choice if you want to paint over it after. That's totally up to you. I'm just going to leave them like that, and I'm going to do this one as well. I'm going to put them on top. My long piece of tape. I'm going to cut this one into 2 pieces. Make it easier. That one is on. Nice and tight. And same thing, you can paint the masking tape if you'd like. I'm just going to keep it that way. So next we're going to focus on this little guy right here first. I'm going to take my balloon. And what I'm going to do is just cut this part of the balloon, the part where you blow in. I'm going to put that part to the side, the part you blow in. And I'm going to open up this balloon part. You're going to stretch it. Might have to actually cut a little bit more off of it. Seems like it won't stretch as far as I need it to right there. Stretch a little more. Okay, that one stretches a lot more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my container, and I am going to try to wrap the balloon around. And there we go. We have the lid. So now I noticed that I could take a little bit more off, or I can pull this part down. That's one way you can make your drum, and then you can tap it. Now we're gonna do the bigger part. So what I'm gonna do is take masking tape and put it from the top all over the top to make my base. So I'm just gonna line up my masking tape. I'm gonna start from the middle. I'm just gonna put a little piece here, and anytime I need to, I can rip the excess off. So see how that goes on? We're gonna do it for the entire top and just layer. I've layered this part on, and now I'm gonna go the other direction with the tape just to make sure I have a nice base. So now I have a pretty solid foundation. I went around and then pushed in the rest of my tape. Another thing you can do to secure your tape is get a rubber band and put it on the cylinder, the circle part as well. So I went and grabbed a rubber band to just put over my cups or my containers. So you will probably need 2 hands. I'm gonna take 2 hands and place it around the top. There we go. So now the masking tape is secure on the top of this. And once everything's dry and in place, you can then, once again, play your drum.
Okay, friends, so we have our djembe drums all finished and ready to play. So we're going to go over a few of the tones and sounds that the djembe is known for. There are 3 sounds. They are the bass, tone, and slap. So we'll go through each one and try them out and see which one we like the most, and you can make your own music to them. So the bass is a low pitch sound, and you do it by just tapping the whole drum. The tone is a medium pitched sound, and it's with your fingers or your hand going up and down on the side. The last one is the slap, and it's the hardest one to do. Get the right pitch to it, and it's high pitched. So it's similar to the tone, but you're going to relax your fingers, and this is all on the fingers, and you're going to pull your hand back and tap. So you make it up to your ear and down. Make sure that you relax those fingers. So now you can play your drum however you'd like and make your own music using all of the sounds. I hope everyone has a great day.